Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. Oh, it's been a long time. I've been gone and I'm really sorry for that. I've been busy and my hair can attest to that because you know how you see how it looks. It shows that I've been very busy. I never got time to film and I'm really sorry for that. But I'm back now. Yeah. So in today's video, wait, we're gonna do a chit chat, and I have my towel on my bedding because I want to do my hair, and I don't want to mess up my bedding. So yeah, I wanted to do a get to know me tag, but then as I was browsing through the internet, I came across these two questions, and whew, they triggered my heart. Like they triggered me. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a video with this. Okay. But for those who don't know who I am, I'm Ignatia Murongo Malumani. Wait, let me repeat that. I'm Ignatia Murongo Malumani. Okay. So Murongo is my middle name, and it wasn't the first middle name my parents gave me. I was initially named Lebone. Lebone meaning light. And then there was Lebone for 3 days. And then my grandmother from the paternal side was like, I'm not having this. You can't name the kid Lebone. There's so many Lebones out there. I'm not saying Lebon is a bad name. It's really nice. I like that. I like that name. But then my grandmother was not having that. I was like, we have to change it. And then my parents have to go back to the drawing board to find another unique name that will suit me. And so my phone stopped recording. I don't know why, but I had to fix that. And as I was saying, they had to go back to the drawing board to find me a unique name and a name my grandmother approves of. Okay, but it was nice being Lebona for 3 days. Okay, I'm kidding. I don't know how it was because I was still young. Yeah, so I was Lebona for 3 days. But I'm kind of glad they changed the name because as much as Lebona is a nice name, I prefer Moronga because it's unique, if I must say. It's unique and it means angel. And if I must say, I'm an angel. Yes, okay, I am an angel on a serious note though. Okay, so one other thing, I have a gap in case you haven't noticed. Yes, I inherited this from my mother's side and I like it very much. So the questions I was talking about from the internet, it was if you had a chance to relocate or to change to another country or another city, where would you go? And the second question was, what was your favorite childhood memory? Okay, I'm gonna try and answer them simultaneously because why not? Okay, I'm just gonna moisturize my hair. My baby girl is probably angry at me because, yo guys, I've been so busy, I hardly had time for her. So, let's start. If I had a chance to relocate to somewhere else, where would I go? Okay, can you please just, let me just repeat the intro. Kimupulana Woko Pushpa Creech. Yeah. That really shows how proud I am of Pushpa Creech, right? Although I'm from the dusty streets of Pushpa Creech, I'm from Machimpeni specifically, and honestly, I wouldn't change anything. I would still choose to go back to the dusty streets of Pushpa Creech. I love that place. I have great memories there, and yeah, I would still choose it. It's peaceful, it's hot. Okay, that part is not nice. Yeah, but I would still choose the dusty streets of Bushbuck Ridge, guys. So, the reason why I would choose Bushbuck Ridge is because I have made great memories there. I have the best childhood memories. Okay, let me tell you this. When we were young, I had friends. I don't know if I should mention them, but this is not a bad video, so I feel like I should mention them. I had friends. It was Migri and Amu. So we were good friends, like really good friends. Every time after school, we would take small buckets, and then we would go to the river. So like we are all neighbors, né? And then it would start off with Migri. She would go home, change her school uniform, and then take Amu, and then they will come and take me, and then we go to the river. Guys, those were the best moments. Oh, I would give it my last cent to have back those moments. Oh, so we would go to the river, not because we wanted water or something like that. No, we would go there just to chill and talk about dreams, talk about life or problems, like we were still young, so we didn't really have much problems, but we would talk about our dreams. So we would do this almost every day after school, change, take our buckets, and then to the river. And wait, what? And woo, okay. So when we would go there, there are big rocks in there. Like there are big rocks in there. We would climb the rocks and then swing down by the rocks, and then we wouldn't really get hurt because there was sand everywhere. Like, it was really nice. If you can see our jeans from back then, guys, they are finished. They are finished. Get those rocks, Shem. So like it wasn't only us in the rivers, because it's scary in there. Like there were people playing soccer just close by, so we knew that what, it's safe. You can go in there. Okay. And there was this one time, like my mother bought me this phone, Alcatel. In that small phone, only to find out that my friends too also have the same phone, and we never told each other that what, do you want this kind of phones or what. No, but then the best part was that we have a same phone, and it was like the best moment. It was the best. Okay, so every time we would go to the river, take our phones, take our earphones, those earphones, it had only one earphone. It was only one earphone, like for one ear. But you know what? We were still young. We didn't care about such stuff. It was just the best. We didn't think about much. We didn't worry about Instagrams, WhatsApp, or whatever. Life was just perfect then. It was so nice. We would take our phones. There's that FM. What's that? Jacaranda. Guys, Jacaranda was the best. It was the best. I still love Jacaranda even now. So we'd go to the river, listen to Jacaranda, climb our rocks. There's no there's no network in the rivers, guys. We would go in there. There's no internet. Climb rocks, trying to find network, man. Oh. Life was so simple back then, simple and funny, and then like we really enjoyed. So every time when we would go home, when I'm home, listen to Jacaranda, and then I hear a nice song, I'm like, you know what, pep clap. Do you guys know pep clap? Okay, I'm not really old. I'm 20 years old, so yeah, I'm 20. I'm not old. So pep clap. When I hear a nice song, pep clap. My friends, listen to Jacaranda, man, and same time, listen to Jacaranda and get back to me. Life was really nice back then. At that time, having that Alcatel small phone, it meant the world to us. We didn't even worry if it has camera, if it has WhatsApp. Or at that time, just having that phone and having your friend using the same phone, like, it meant the world to us. Like, it was so amazing. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. Life was so simple. It was so simple yet so peaceful. So peaceful. I wish to go back. I wish to go back. And wait. Let me just give you a brief info about my personality growing up. I wasn't, you see how chilled I am now? I wasn't so chilled. I was, ooh, I loved revenge growing up. I loved revenge. I remember this one time. My cousin came to visit. Ne? Oh, why is my lighting changing? Yeah. So my cousin came to visit, and then he had marbles. So knowing that I also love marbles, like, I was so naughty, guys. I was so naughty. I used to play marbles with guys. So I had lost my marbles, and then he had marbles. I was like, you know what? Can you please play marbles? Borrow me 2 of your marbles. And I was like, nope, you're not getting anything. Okay, fine. You know me. I love revenge. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna deal with you. Hey. So there was this mango tree at home, like this huge mango tree. I took a rope, guys. We have goats. So I took a rope from that goat. What can I say? Goat house. I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, I took a rope there. Went to the tree and made a swing. I made a swing and I sat there, like slightly sitting, not really sitting, but slightly. Okay. I knew very well that this swing is not strong enough. And again, he's a boy, so obviously he has more weight than I do. I knew it was not strong enough, and I was like pretending to be enjoying it. I was like, okay. And then the guy was playing marbles alone. I know it's boring there. They was like, okay. He saw me enjoying my swing, and then he wanted to try it. I was like, you know what? Come. No, I'm not jealous. Just come. And he sat on the swing. I was like, let me push you, and I pushed, and he fell. Guys, I laughed. Okay, it's not really funny, but I laughed, and he hit himself. Not really much, but you know, I laughed. Like, I laughed a lot. Now that I think of it, you know what? Sorry, Kazi. Sorry. You'll be strong. And I used to love mangoes, guys. I used to be so obsessed with mangoes. I would wake up in the morning when my mother goes to work. Wake up in the morning as in like 6 a.m. I would wake up to go pick up the mangoes. You know, when after it has rained, like after that heavy rainfall with the wind, you know, mangoes will just fall, you know, everywhere. And then I would wake up in the morning, go pick up the mangoes, wash them, put them in the fridge, and then go back to sleep. Hey, the way I'm so obsessed with mangoes, this one time, I came back from school earlier because I was in primary. Came back to school earlier. My brother was in high school. I've never climbed a tree, mind you. I've never climbed a tree in my life. But then I saw a mango there. I was like, you know what? This is the last mango. And I am not losing this to anyone. I'm going to get this. I don't know how to climb a tree, but that day I climbed a tree. Hey, got my mango. Come back, Pelamorong. I was stuck there for a good 30 minutes, guys. I didn't know how to come back down. I don't know how I got there, but coming back down was a hassle. You know, it was a struggle. I had to sit there in the mango tree, wait for my brother to come back home to get me out the tree. Like, oh, guys. I was praying that my mother shouldn't be the one who comes back home early, because she was gonna shout at me for being stuck there. Yo, black parents, no. Yo, I don't let my cute face deceive you guys. I was the naughtiest kid alive. I just hope the day I have a kid, they don't turn out to be like me, because I'm gonna struggle. Shit. Knowing that I love revenge. Yeah. This one time, I don't know what my mother did to me. I can't really remember what she did to me, but I was so angry. I was so angry. I was like, you know what? This lady doesn't know me. I'm gonna deal with you. Guys, that time, that time I'm so small. I think I was, how old was I? Probably 10 or 12. No, not 12. Probably 10. I'm sure I was 10. Yeah. Hey, this one time my mother bought a hair dye. She bought a hair dye. She wanted to dye her hair because she had a function to attend, so she had to doll up, hair. She bought a hair dye, and then she left it outside while I was outside when she left it. I was like, you know what, this one I'm gonna deal with him. I took a small container. You see those Alexa containers? Yeah, I took the dye into that container, and then added water into that bottle. Yeah, dye. I added water, put it back, and I went over minding my own business. She's not gonna ask me. I'm angry at her, Bella. Hey, no, she yelled at me. That's why I was so angry. I don't like people yelling at me. I really don't like that. So she yelled at me, and I was so angry at her. I wanted to teach her a lesson. She came back, wanted to dye her hair paler. Dye. And then she notices, this is not dye, this is water. She couldn't ask me. I'm angry, paler, but when I'm angry, nothing goes right. When I'm angry, I just keep quiet. You gotta talk alone. Yeah, you gotta talk alone. So I was so angry. She asked me, where's my dye? What happened to this dye? I was like, it's so frustrating when you're talking to someone and they're just like, yeah, that's what I was doing. So my mom got angry. Like, she got angry. Instead of her apologizing, or you know what, I'm sorry I yelled at you the last time. Guess what she said? I'm gonna slap the hell out of you, bring my dad. I said, okay. It seems as if I'm not gonna get any apology here. And hearing about a slap, I gave her dye shame. I gave her a dye. I don't want to be slapped the life out of me. And another incident, guys. Another incident. As I've mentioned, I was so obsessed with mangoes. So I heard they wanted to cut the mango tree we had at home. So you know what? I was like, this is not gonna be good for me. This is not gonna be good for me. So I asked my mom to buy me a mango tree. Like, you see those trees they sell, the plants. So I asked her to buy me that, which she did. And then she asked me if I can take care of the plant. I was like, you know what? I've got this. You need to relax. So she bought me the plant. I went in and I planted the tree. I planted it, and the way I was so obsessed, guys, like I would water it almost every hour. I would water it, thinking it's gonna grow back faster. Being a kid, it's sometimes dumping away in a funny way though. So I would water it every single hour. Like, I thought it was gonna grow fast. And then there was this one time, as I've mentioned, we had goats at home. So there was this one time, I was from school, excited to see my new friend. Yeah, the tree, I mean. Excited to see my tree. I was so excited. And then I have long hair. Do you see this, guys? So I came back only to find my tree is not there. I was like, what happened to my tree? What happened to my tree? only to find out that the goats, they got in the yard and they ate my tree. Yo. I was devastated. I was devastated. I've never been hurt in my life like that. Like, I was so angry. The way I was so angry, I didn't think it was goats at that time. I thought it's the dogs, guys. Can you imagine the dogs? The dogs. Can a dog eat a tree? Like, really? So I took this thing, a branch of a tree. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna deal with these dogs. I'm gonna deal with these dogs. Like, I beat them. Yo. And my dad was so angry with his dogs. He was angry. My dad is a cool guy. Very cool, very cool. But that day he was angry at me, like, why are you beating my dogs? I was like, they ate my tree. Like, I was so angry. Guys, I hit them so hard. Like, the way I was so angry. And now that I think about it, I'm really hurt. I'm really hurt. The dogs they die, so I can't apologize. But you know, I have angels. I have dog angels. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. What am I saying, guys? Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. To dog lovers, I'm really sorry. That's what happened. Anyway, guys, I don't want to make this video long and boring. So I'm just gonna cut it off here. And I hope you enjoy this video. So I'm thinking of doing a hair video next time. Like, I'm thinking of doing braids because I'm really tired of abusing my hair. And I haven't done my hair in a really long time, so I want to do braids. So next video, watch out, it's gonna be a braiding video. Yes. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe and give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up so that I know that, yeah, you do enjoy the videos I make. And thank you guys for watching.